If you can't monetize your mistakes, why even make them at all? So I like collecting things. I like fun stuff. I'm very. Do you like fun? Yeah, I like fun. I like collecting stupid shit. I don't have money a lot of the time, but I use that money to buy shit I do not need nor can ever use. Up there with the stupid things I have. Wreck-It Ralph for the 3DS. I don't own a 3DS and that game is shit. The Japanese copy of Parappa the Rapper 1. I just can't find an American copy. I'm too stupid to jailbreak my PS2. But aside from all of that, there's one thing I own that is like supremely stupid. And I feel bad for saying that because it was a gift, and it was a very loving gift and thoughtful gift. But man, I can't do shit with this. This is the Overwatch Game of the Year edition, basically a physical release of the game for PC. I'm fairly sure I saw one for Xbox and maybe PlayStation as well. But as far as I'm aware, I've only ever touched this version. This was a Christmas present given to me by my uncle about, I want to say 7 years ago. It was very thoughtful. He was very kind to do that. It's a bit unfortunate. I've never been much of an Overwatch guy. In fact, 7 years ago, the first time I found out about Overwatch was when I saw that uncle who gifted it to me, playing it. I don't remember a whole lot about what I saw, but when Christmas rolled around, I got this, and I mean, I was always into games at that point. I wasn't like stupid knowledgeable like I am now, but I do. I did get this for Christmas, and it was super kind. And then it got stupid very quick. So this is a physical edition of a PC game. Major problem: I don't own a gaming PC, so I can't run anything. At the time, I still was using Windows Vista. No, I was using Windows XP. I still had a Windows XP computer at my mother's house. I did put it into my computer's disk slot, which the computers used to have disk slots on them. That's how we got physical games back in the day for PC. But that's a whole different rant. I could rant about PC gaming for years, but I'll just basically say, this was already when disk drives were on their way out. So I put it in. Nothing is stored on this disk. It's almost a completely empty disk. It's more of a physical version of a download code, which just give me a download code. On top of that, I had to make one of those stupid Activision Blizzard accounts, and I always just hate making accounts for games. I've not used my Epic Games account since I played Fortnite like a year ago. Stop making me do that. That's why Marvel Rivals is gonna beat Overwatch, because you don't have to make a stupid account for it. You just type your little username in. Ooh, I'm a Marvel Rivals truther. I'm having fun with Marvel Rivals. Anyways, this is basically a download code, but I guess I'll just read off the box. Game of the Year Edition Overwatch. Over 100 Game of the Year awards. It's really funny to think back on a time when Overwatch was viewed in a positive light. I feel like all I see is people like complaining about how awful the competitive scene is and how getting into the voice chat in the game is just bad. You will also see on the front here that it includes bonus content. Bonus content, woo! Superb comes from GameSpot, and endlessly entertaining comes from Game Informer. The new gold standard for multiplayer shooters, and don't we fucking know it. I'm tired of the hero shooter. I feel like there's very few hero shooters that I've actually enjoyed, and both of them came out within the last year. Yeah, that's right, I'm one of the freaks who plays Deadlock in Marvel Rivals. Is TF2 classified as a hero shooter? Join the ranks of a legendary force of soldiers, scientists, adventurers, and oddities known as Overwatch. It has a little trademark thingy next to it. Choose your hero and clash on the battlefield of tomorrow. Bend time, defy physics, and wield extraordinary powers in the ultimate team-based shooter. Game of the Year content. You get all the content in Overwatch Plus. 5 original skins, 10 bonus loot boxes, Blizzard in-game goodies, a Hearthstone card back, a baby Winston pet for World of Warcraft, Diablo 3 Mercy Wings, and more. I didn't play any of those games, but I need to look at what the fucking Winston pet for World of Warcraft looked like. What the fuck is that? Oh, he's ugly. Oh, why would they do that to you? That's so mean. Why is he wearing a t-shirt? I thought World of Warcraft was like fantasy bullshit. I don't know anything about World of Warcraft. That same uncle was like a huge World of Warcraft guy, so I am praying for his mental health. I also don't remember the 5 original skins ever working. Now, to be fair, this might have been bought secondhand and they already claimed... No, that doesn't make sense because I could still claim the game. I got the loot boxes, but I never got the original skins. Or maybe I did, I only played Hammond because he was funny. Alright, let's crack open this thing. Oh, look at that. It's got the cute little hero icons in on the sleeve. Let's crack this son of a bitch open and see what it's got in here. Ooh, free cards for Hearthstone. Heroes of Warcraft. Play for free and enjoy. A card pack on us. For all you Hearthstone freaks, here you go. Oh, sweet, I got a World of Warcraft guest pass. Enjoy World of Warcraft free. Enjoy World of Warcraft free up to level 20. That's like the shit people say about Final Fantasy. It's funny. Heroes of the Storm. Free I have never heard of this game. And I've opened this before. What the fuck is... Here's the code for all that bullshit. Including the ugly-ass baby Winston. Hey, Overwatch free. Well, this won't work anymore. And that's everything that came in this? Where's the disc? Where did my disc go? The world needs heroes. Are you with us? And it's got this big-ass spread of the art. I'm sure this is, like, some bullshit that every press release had of this. I'm looking at this now, and I realize... I think my actual copy of the game isn't even in here. This is even more useless than I thought. Put all the shit back in here. So, yeah, this was, oh, it might actually have a copyright date on it. That can probably tell me exactly when this was distributed. 2017, so not, 8 years ago is when I got this. That sounds right. 8 years ago, Overwatch was pretty big. This, you can actually see on the art here, this is before they added, like, those final few characters. This is very near, just, like, the rise of Overwatch. I don't remember when it came out, but it's on screen right now. Ooh! Ooh! Ha ha! Hee hee hee! Ha ha ha! Ha 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 ha! So among all this garbage, they also included, like, a slip cover for, Overwatch. I kind of, even though it's coming in this big cardboard box, I kind of wish it came with like a jewel case because that would have been nice, but no, it came in a fucking slip cover, so you gotta bust out this piece of shit. That's the other thing, you still had to have the disc in. It's like, you ever get one of those like Switch combo packs where you have to, now one game comes on the cartridge and then you have to download the rest, but you can't play the games you already downloaded unless the cartridge is inserted, so it's like a completely useless cartridge. It's like that. So, first off, I don't like Overwatch, so this is already useless to me, but even worse, Overwatch doesn't exist anymore. It morphed into the creature free-to-play beast known as Overwatch 2, a game I've still refused to jump into. I don't know, it just seems like miserable and like... I've never been a huge loot box person, but like, that game is evil. That game wants you to go bankrupt for it. I'm not touching that shit. I also just don't find the shooting mechanics that fun. Like, it was okay when I last played it. I've heard it's gotten worse. Also, like, the thing I really did like about it, the character design and the just characters themselves seems to have gone down a bit. They need to bring back that diversity chart that got leaked. It clearly worked on all the other characters. So yeah, the game doesn't even exist anymore. It's a game I hate playing. I don't even think that the code in here would work for the new game. What was the point of this? I understand, like, the appeal of a physical edition of a mostly digital-only game. I get it, but, like, fucking Overwatch. I feel if you're buying this, you already have the game, and it's not like this is a cool collector's item. What? I need to get the Overwatch physical edition so I can get more cards in Hearthstone. Like, nobody's fucking doing that. This is like up there in stupidity with like Marvel versus Capcom Infinite Collector's Edition eggs. Like, this is nobody's gonna fucking buy this shit. And it doesn't even work. It doesn't work anymore. The game is free. This does nothing. Another problem is that like 90% of modern computers no longer include a disk drive, which, I mean, that's just like a personal sad thing. Like, but most computers are like equipped with 10 billion trilobytes of bullshit you can download onto it. So it's not really an issue. It's just kind of stupid. Yeah, this is just like maybe one of the stupidest things I've ever owned. It just sits on my shelf, reminding me that I'm a virgin. Yeah, this is just like a weird documentation of this weird little creature that nobody cares about. Oh, if you look even deeper in here, the little hero icons go all the way into the bottom of it. That's a weird amount of detail for something people can't see. Don't buy this. Even if you're an Overwatch freak, don't buy this. I promise you, the $10 you'd spend on Baby Winston isn't worth it. What the fuck is Heroes of the Storm? Look at this up. Well, the first result when you look it up is this game worth playing? And this looks like shit. This is like League of Legends, but sci-fi. At least when you play League of Legends, there's humans to play with. Okay, Heroes of the Storm wins.